What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about NoFap Beast Mode, all right? Now, what is all these modes, right? We have NoFap Hard Mode, NoFap Monk Mode, NoFap Nightmare Mode. Well, guess what? Or NoFap God Mode. Well, I'm here to tell you I invented a new mode called NoFap Beast Mode. And essentially, what all these modes are, it's just different types of NoFap practices, right? Some you don't have any sex, right? No porn, no ejaculation, no masturbating, none of that. And then there's different aspects to NoFap. But in NoFap Beast Mode, what this essentially is reclaiming your masculinity and unleashing the beast that is within you, okay? Now, if you are watching this, if you are a man, you know that deep down inside, you have raw masculine power, right? Look, I understand, guys. I'm a nice guy. I'm truly a nice guy. If you meet me on the street, you probably won't see this side of me, okay? The idea behind NoFap Beast Mode, think about it this way. It's like your superhero. I call it your alter ego, okay? That's why I have this shirt, guys. I'll talk about this later, why I made this shirt. It's called Wake the Fuck Up, all right? As a lion, wake the fuck up. It was a response to the whole COVID bullshit, right? And I was so mad, so upset, but I'll talk about that later. The idea behind NoFap Beast Mode is that there is a beast living inside of all men, right? It is that primal power to hunt, to kill. But that beast is just in the background, hibernating. It hasn't been fed. It hasn't been given blood. It hasn't tasted blood. It hasn't tasted the power of masculinity. You know why? Because there's no opportunities for it to be expressed. There's no reason for you to let out beast mode, right? In the past, men would fight. They would fight each other. They would go to war. They would kill. They would hunt for their families. But guess what men are doing nowadays? They're fapping to porn, right? They're just busting their nut. Boom. Oh, yeah, I'm going to watch this girl. Oh, I'm going to have 5 different browsers at the same time. I got to bust a nut to all 5 of them, you know? Or like, I can't finish to this girl. I got to watch the next girl. Oh, she's not hot enough. I got to watch to this girl. I remember that, guys. I remember all that. But that was months, years ago. I haven't watched porn in a long time. I've been on semen retention for the past 8 months. I'm closing in on 9 months. So, but I understand, right? I understand when in the past that I would always, try to end on a certain video and, all I would do is play video games. I would waste my life away. I would waste my energy, right? I mean, technically it's not wasting because if you learned a lesson, but essentially what I'm trying to say here is this. Men have raw masculine power, but the problem is they keep discharging that power. They keep giving it away. They keep giving it to porn. They keep giving it to video games. They're trying to conquer things that give you no sense of value in life, right? Unless you're a professional porn shooter, unless you're a professional video gamer, this is draining your energy, guys. It is taking your life force. It is taking your essence as a male, and you're not connected to the deepest aspect of your masculinity. You're not rooted in your masculinity because if you think about it, your root chakra, your sacral chakra, when you keep expelling and losing life force out that channel, none of it gets to build up and you can't awaken to your greatness. You can't awaken the power that exists within inside of you. And the idea behind NoFap Beast Mode is that you reclaim your masculinity. You stop giving it away. When you stop giving away your power and you stop giving away your life force, guess what happens? It builds up. It builds up in your being. And for me, like, because I don't ejaculate, I don't like bust my nut, I allow it to grow in my facial hair, right? My hair grows out. Like, watch back in my videos. You can see when I started semen retention, sexual transmutation, and you can see just my hair and everything growing. That's because I'm giving it a different outlet, right? My sexual energy is turning into my mustache, right? It's turning into my whiskers, my hair, right? And then now let me tell you about the shirt, okay? Why did I make this shirt? Wake the fuck up. I know it's not really politically correct, but guess why I made the shirt? Because I don't know when you guys are watching this, but it's September 1st, right? These past 6 months, if any of you guys have lived through this, was just face the fuck palm, all right? Now, in the beginning, in March, everyone thought this virus was like, oh, it's real. Now, some people will probably still debate me on whether or not this is real. Honestly, I don't know, okay? In the beginning, I said this was fake. At the moment I felt it, I saw it on the news, something felt wrong. Something inside my intuition told me, it was like, this is all fake, all right? This is all fake. And if you watch my video, How to Program Your Subconscious Mind, towards like the end, 38 minutes in, I talk about, I believe it's all fake anyway. So watch that and you'll see, I'm not lying. I truly believe it was fake. Now, I might believe, I'm also open to the idea that it's a virus that's being taken advantage of, manipulated, because, you know, supposedly SARS, COVID-2, hopefully they don't flag this video for me saying this. Shit, I probably shouldn't have said that. That, you know, is potentially, it's just like, it's a normal flu, right? It's a normal cold that everyone gets, and people have blown it out of proportion, and then people like, the Microsoft owner and Fauci is exploiting it. I believe in that possibility too. But at the end of the day, guys, if you have abundance of raw power of life force, you don't have to worry about that. But essentially what happened, someone biting me, when I made the shirt, okay, why did I make the shirt? Because I was so angry. When I was going to the gym, I remember I was, like probably halfway through my program. I've been waking up 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, and I was working on this program, sexual manifestation, right? Talk about how to manifest with your sexual energy. So I was depleted, low in energy, and I was just upset with everyone wearing a face mask. Like, come on, guys, how stupid can you get? Like, life force, prana, what you breathe, your breathing, it's so essential. It's so, you need it to survive, and you're putting a mask on, and you're literally being a sheep. Right? You're being sheeple. You're just following blindly. You're just doing what the government tells you. You're not even questioning it. You're not even standing up for yourself. You're not even saying no. And when I was working out, I didn't have my face mask on, and the 2 guys came up to me and were like, do you have your face mask? I was like, nah, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm not gonna wear it. I was trying to be polite about it. I'm not gonna wear it. Sorry, nope. And I've never stood up for myself like that. But it gets more crazy. Look, guys. At first I was really polite about it. I was like, no, I'm not gonna wear it. I'm like, I'll bring it next time. And then I was trying to work out, and then they kept bothering me. They kept bothering me, like, come on, man, you got to put it on, because, we got people checking the facility, and, we can't have people not wearing their masks. They're going to close us down. And I'm just like, nope, ain't going to do it. I'll wear it next time. I'm going to finish my workout. And then they just stood there, and I stood them up, I like gleamed deep into their eyes, because I was pushing a sled, like I was doing sled pushes, and then this guy put his foot there. So I grabbed the sled, and I just went up into his face, and I just looked him deep in his soul, and I channeled all that raw power, that energy, and I just, boom, right? And I've never, ever, ever spoke up and stood up for myself like that. I felt like Rosa Parks at the moment, because it gets more intense than that, all right? And I told him, like, look, I'm not going to wear a fucking face mask. And then, what's it called? I asked him, do you believe in wearing a face mask? And he was like, honestly, no. He said, honestly, no, but I'm wearing it because it's the rules. And I was just like, see, that's why the people are being sheep, They're not standing up and doing what they know they should be doing. So for me, I created this shirt, Wake the Fuck Up, because people were being sheeple, right? And I wanted to wear a shirt that tells people, right? Stop sleeping, right? Stop sleeping, wake the fuck up. You need to have balls to wear this. You need to have balls to say and speak up and stand up for yourself. Because right after that, the manager came up to me, or like there's this other little girl, and she's like, sir. I took a round, and I just stood there, and I was like resting, and I was breathing. I was doing my breath work as a workout, which is a secret. And she was like, sir. And I heard her. I had my headphones in, but I was in the zone. Like I was listening to EDM music. I was flowing. I was breathing, deep breathing. I was feeling my body. And she's like, sir, you need to wear your mask. Sir, you need to wear your mask. Sir, you need to wear a mask. And then I just ignored her. I just breathe, and I just, look, the key is you have to dominate someone energetically, all right? Don't dominate them physically. Any man could dominate someone physically, but I didn't do that. I dominated them energetically, all right? I took all that raw power flowing through my body, and I just stood there, and I basically told them to fuck off, right? I'm not gonna wear my mask. I'm not gonna do this. And I remember I was pacing around. They were like, you need to wear your mask. And I'm like, And then she took my stuff, right? She took my bag. Like, what the hell? You can't take my bag. Maybe they can, but I was so mad. So what I ended up saying, I yelled at the top of my lungs, if you don't believe in wearing a face mask, don't fucking wear one. And I said that to the whole gym, and I just screamed it. So I caused like a storm. I caused like a ruckus because she took my bag. Like, what the fuck? You can't just take my stuff like that. Like, call the comps, you know? She was like, oh, we have a Marine downstairs, and he's gonna, you know, I forgot what he said, but she said something about a Marine. I'm like, I'd love to be escorted by a Marine. I was so charged up with testosterone because I was working out. I was just charged up, guys. I was in beast mode, and I've never, ever stood up to anyone like that, right? There was a side to me that just unleashed, right? And I think that was, you know, if you believe in astrology, it was the time of the Leo, right? The lion, the spirit of the lion was just flowing through me. And guys, and honestly, you can call me crazy, but I believe one of my power animals is a lion. That's why I created the shirt, right? Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. So when I walk around in grocery stores, I do my best to not wear a mask because I don't want to comply, but some places simply won't serve you, right? And I've caused enough storms, like I've caused enough scenes where it's just like, you know, I'm just gonna wear a fucking mask, and the mask. Give me a second. Give me like 1 minute. The mask I wear is this Vendetta. All right. I don't know if you've never seen V for Vendetta. It's basically the guy. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Go look up the synopsis. So if I need to, I wear my V for Vendetta mask, and I wear my Wake the Fuck Up shirt. I also have a COVID 1984 shirt. If you haven't seen or read COVID 1984, it's a book by George Orwell. It's called Totalitarian Government. Basically what's going on right now, depending on who watches this and when you're watching this. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, you know, I got kind of heated because it brought me back to that time. NoFap beast mode is essentially just reclaiming your masculinity. When you stop giving your power away, when you take your balls back, guys, you will have an abundance of life force flowing through you. And for the nice guy, right, which is me, I honestly, guys, like if you meet me on the streets, I'm very civil, I'm very polite, right? I believe Elliot Hulse had a shirt called Polite as Fuck, right? I'm very nice, I'm very polite, I'm a nice guy. I'm truly a nice guy. I really believe that. But if you push my buttons, right? If you provoke me. I mean, you can say this about everyone, but my level of tolerance for bullshit, as in, if I sense that someone is trying to toy me, if I feel like a man is trying to outdo me or like outplay me, or, you know, because at the gym, sometimes there's guys that are like, they ask me to spot them. Out of like the 20 guys there, they ask me to spot them. And you could say this is all, you know, you're too much in your head. No, bro, I sense energy and I know when a guy is trying to toy me, okay? I've been working out for 10 years and I know when someone is staring at me from like a mile away. I can feel their energy because when I lift, I'm in the zone, right? I'm vibing, I'm feeling good, right? People want a piece of that energy. When you're on sexual transmutation, when you're on semen retention and you're feeling it, people will feel your energy and they want a piece of that. So they want to toy you. So when I sense that, my tolerance is like 0, okay? So when I'm on the street and I, you know, do this and that, essentially like beast mode, think of beast mode as your superhero, as Superman, Batman, etc. That beast mode is ready to be tapped into at any moment and any time, okay? So yes, you can have a nice guy front, but you also have to have that undercurrent of raw masculine power. And that only comes from not discharging your semen. It's coming from not always ejaculating, right? When you allow that energy, that presence to build up, you have more raw power flowing through you so that whenever you need it, you can discharge it, right? In not the physical sense, or in the physical sense, but not ejaculating. You can discharge it in your physical prowess, right? That's why when you fight, you need that power, right? That's why if you ejaculate before you fight, that's why fighters can't, you know, do their thing. So, NoFap beast mode, right? Not fapping, not ejaculating, retaining your semen, that is going to give you the aggressiveness, the assertiveness, the raw power to stand up for yourself when you need to stand up for yourself. Now, is this easy? No. Are you magically going to turn into Superman overnight? No. You still need to exercise it, right? There were many instances where I had to stand up for myself over and over again before I finally had the courage to erupt with like Super Saiyan, okay? Meaning there are different levels of Super Saiyan until one day you just go full-blown, Goku on someone only in the right instances, okay? And guys, do your best to never hurt someone physically, okay? Do not dominate someone physically, dominate them energetically. There's another instance that I could quickly share before, I'll share another story. The instance after that, because it's getting too long, was, so after I had that instance with the whole mask situation where I almost got kicked out of the gym or like lost my membership because they took my stuff. I was like, I didn't finish the story. I was like, I went downstairs after I finished my workout and I went downstairs and I said, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? And they're like, sir, you need to put your face mask on. And I held my frame and I just said, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Right? I didn't care about what they say. Like, you need to put in your face mask, give me your barcode. They wanted my barcode so they can cancel my membership. Like, come on, guys. Like, I'm really going to give you my barcode? Are you serious? I'm like, no. I just kept holding my frame. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? And then they're like, look, if you don't give us your barcode, you're not going to get your stuff back. And I told them, if you don't give back my stuff, I'm going to break your computers. And I meant it. Because, like, if they didn't give me my stuff, I would have just took those computers and boom, smashed it. And just, ooh, I had so much raw power flowing through me. And that's what I call beast mode. Now, is that the best way to represent yourself? No, but guys, if you've been suppressed, if you suppress your masculinity for that long, it feels so good to exercise it, right? It feels so good to finally let out the beast. Finally, it's so good to turn into Superman, turn into Goku, to turn into Batman, because you know deep down inside that you have raw masculine power. It's just waiting to be tapped into. It's just waiting to be, stepped into, right? Now, guys, I know this is situational. You're not always going to be amped up and powerful and strong, but NoFap beast mode, right? NoFap in general will give you that energy, that reservoir of energy to boom, explode when you need to. Be nice and civil as much as you can and only tap into beast mode and Superman when you need to, right? Superman only needs to save the day when he needs to save the day. So that's what I wanted to share about beast mode. Actually, there's one last story. Okay, guys, I'm sorry if this is getting kind of long, but the situation that happened after that, I was wearing this shirt. It was funny. I feel like when I wear this shirt, it just forces me to step into my masculinity because I can't just go outside and wear this shirt and be like, oh, don't look at my shirt, guys. Stop sleeping. Don't look at my shirt, guys. No, you got to represent. So last story, and I'll wrap up. I'll try to conclude it within 2 minutes and, finish the video. 2-3 weeks after this event happened at the gym that I was at, I was working out. It was a full packed gym. It was evening. A lot of people got off work. There's a lot of people. So I did my set, right? I did, my bench or my dumbbell presses. And I typically go out, not go out for a walk, but I do my set and then I do take a lap around the gym. I breathe while I'm taking a lap so I can, circulate my energy and just move my body. So I remember I finished my set and I took my, my lap. And then I just did my deep breathing in a spot where I like to stand. So for about 2 to 3 minutes, I left my seat. And then when I came back, I see this douchebag, right? Shorts and a jersey. And he was probably like middle-aged, 30, kind of like your, shaggy hair, white guy. And I could tell this guy was like a punk, like he's a bully, like he tries to pick on people. And, there was a bit of hesitancy for me to confront him because, guys, I'm a nice guy, right? I'm a civil guy. Asians don't like conflict. And, we listen to the rule, we do the good job. We do, So for me, it was there was a bit of hesitancy. But I grabbed my stuff. I went up, I didn't go up to him because, honestly, I was a little bit afraid. Like, hey, guys, this guy wasn't like your average Joe Schmo. I was like, hey, man, I'm still using this stuff, right? I'm still using, I was still on this. And then he was like, oh, you can't just leave. You've been gone for 10 minutes. I'm like, 10 minutes? Are you serious, dude? I walked out for 5 minutes and you just sat down and took my seat. Like, you can't just take someone's seat just because they walked out for like, a few minutes. You can't do that. And then he grabs his stuff and he just lays down and he's about to start working out. And oh, that's when I was like, bro, you're challenging the wrong guy, man. And then that's when I just felt this rush of energy, just take over my body. And then I just started breathing. I felt my blood pumping. I felt my cortisol, my adrenaline going. And I took deep breaths. I was like, and I just started hovering over him. I widened my eyes like I was about to kill this guy, right? I just, again, dominate energetically. And I just hovered around him and started sparring him like, move. Are you gonna move? Are you gonna move? Are you gonna move? He was like, man, you can't just walk out. You can't walk out, and it's a full gym right now. You can't expect to walk out. So I just kept breathing on him, and I just stood there. And I just dominated him energetically. And then he didn't do his set. Like he was gonna go, but he didn't. So he sat back up, and then he started, rationalizing with me. I'm like, come on, man, you've been gone for 10 minutes. I'm like, no, dude, I didn't go for 10 minutes. Get out of my seat, And I forgot what he said, but as soon as he sat up, I remember I sat right behind him, and I just stunted. So you know how the bench, you sit up? Well, right as soon as he sat up, I sat right behind him, and I just put my arms, dominant pose, and I was breathing on him. I was like exhaling on him purposely. And he was like, I'm gonna knock you out, man. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm like, do it then, do it. Knock me out. And he was like, wait till we go outside. I'm not gonna knock you out here because we're law students. I'm like, do it, man. Do it. I was waiting for that so I could just unload on him. And then as soon as he was gonna sit back, I grabbed him and I just like shoved him up. And then he was acting like he was gonna throw the dumbbell on me, and I was ready to launch my fist. There was so much life force flowing through me, and I was quivering afterwards. And it's a way to like release trauma, but I was whew. But anyways, guys, long story short, NoFap beast mode. There is raw masculine power inside of you, and when you retain your seed, that potential has more power to erupt. So you are less of a bitch. Not saying that you won't be a nice guy. You're less of a bitch. You won't allow people to walk over you because there is more power waiting to be expressed. So, guys, with all that being said, I want to plug my program because, I put a lot of my life force energy into this program. Get my free guide, Sexual Manifestation, if you want to learn the mechanics behind how sexual manifestation works. And then get my full version, Invest, if you want to be the best, if you like what I share, if you want to support me in my journey, because the more you guys support me, the more I can support you. It's like the cycle of life. When you support me with your life force energy, with your hard-earned money, and you exchange it with the amount of life force energy that I put into my work, you now get a concentrated dose of power, because I teach you all the things that I've learned and failed upon in this program, so that you can condense your years into months, so that you can experience high levels of sexual energy, so that you can manifest, really manifest. I teach you how to program your mind, how to take action, how to really manifest with your sexual energy, how to attract people, things, business opportunities into your life, okay? So I know this was a long video, but I hope you enjoyed NoFap beast mode, because when you do NoFap correctly, right, with the right practices, it will turn you into a beast. And you'll need to keep that beast in check, because sometimes, guys, the rage, the anger, it is uncontrollable. You just take it out on everyone. And, people who know me in person, they're like, come on, you're fake, man. You're fake. Because I'm a nice guy in person, guys. I'm chill. I'm nice. I'm civil. I don't speak the way I do because look, I'm presenting. I'm being in my beast mode, Superman mode, right? Boom. Okay, so guys, again, you have a wonderful day. Stay subscribed if you haven't already, if you're new, and have a wonderful day. Peace.